So PlayStation is reportedly going back to its old marketing plan when it comes to its exclusive games. According to Jason Schreier, who's a reporter for Bloomberg, he said on Monday morning that PlayStation Studio Business CEO Herman Hulse told staff in a town hall that the company's narrative single-player games will now be PlayStation exclusive, which we kind of heard rumblings about in the past, but this is almost confirmed. This is all reported right now from Jason Schreier, but it checks out from what we've been hearing. And it kind of comes after we've had pretty big pushes lately with the PC ports coming over to several different games. But when you think about it, people are going to be losing out on several upcoming games that maybe people were hopeful for when it comes to PC ports. I mean, games we're potentially going to lose out on is Ghost of Yotai, the new Marvel's Wolverine, which a lot of people were really excited for. That's probably going to go back to being a PlayStation exclusive. Sorrows, which just dropped and has people kind of raving. People who play it love this game. So if you're excited to play it on PC, probably don't count on it, because according to this report, it's not looking likely. And then the new Naughty Dog game, Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet, which has people extremely divided right now. I mean, odds are, if you've got a PC, you're not playing this unless you're, shelling out $500 to go get a PlayStation, and those prices are not dropping anytime soon. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to break down the recent PC ports and how they've sold. And these are all estimated numbers, not confirmed. Sony doesn't really put that out often. I think the last confirmed numbers were in 2022, so we're just looking at recent estimates here. But according to this, Horizon Zero Dawn sold between 3.3 million to 4.5 million copies, which is kind of a massive jump. I understand that, but this is all reported, doing the best we can to guess here. God of War had 4.2 million, the first God of War. Days Gone had 3.4 million, which kind of surprises me. That was a good game, but I didn't think it would sell that many. Spider-Man Remastered, when that first came over, that was huge. That sold between 2.7 million to 3.2 million copies, so really, really solid numbers there. Ghost of Tsushima, 2.6 million. Last of Us Part 1, 2 million. We'll circle back around to that port in a minute. God of War Ragnarok, this is where it drops. So the first God of War, 4.2 million. 4.2. God of War Ragnarok, 1.2. So you can see the sequels not selling quite as well. Same thing, Horizon Forbidden West. First game, 3.3 to 4.5 million, somewhere in that range. This one, under 1 million. So again, you're seeing these numbers consistently drop. And then Marvel Spider-Man 2, again, massive game when it dropped on PlayStation. But I mean, it didn't come out till PC till a year later is what they do for most of them. Under 1 million. Again, these are all estimates, but overall trend is the sequels not doing so hot. So people definitely kind of lost their curiosity when it comes to these ports. They were big names, but after the game's been out for a year, either you know the story, you don't. You either really care or you really don't at that point, and it seems like right now people don't. So then you circle back around, and you remember the Last of Us Part 1 port that came out. The Last of Us Part 2, I didn't notice any issues with it, but when The Last of Us Part 1 came out, it was a buggy, poorly optimized mess, to be completely honest with you. This is what it looked like whenever it first dropped. So this was The Last of Us Part 1. I mean, it was an absolute buggy mess, man. I mean, look at this. You come back across him and Sarah. I mean, it was poorly optimized. And then we jump back across. See, I'll go back over here. And this one is extremely funny to me. Because I'll just shut up and let y'all watch it. But
double what Robert sold me.
Speaking of which, where are they?
Back in our camp.
We're not smuggling shit until I see them.
You'll follow me.
Just randomly.
You can verify the weapons. I can get patched up. But she's not crossing to that part of town. I want Joel to watch over her.
Whoa, I don't think that's the
I'm not
best
Ellie.
idea.
With
him? How do you know them?
I was close with his brother Tommy. Said if I was ever in a jam, I could rely on him.
But people are just randomly dripping wet, which is just really funny for no reason. I mean, it's funny, but like that's not what you want to do. And then shaders. I had this issue. I think it took me, when I played it, like 45 minutes just to download shaders. And if you look at this guy here, like, I'm not gonna make you watch the whole thing, but like 3 minutes, 4, 5, 6, 7. all the way up to over an hour. Like it was kind of insane. So there's a lot of factors in their decision making when it comes to pushing away from these exclusives. But all in all, I mean, people are going to be missing out on ports that they really looked forward to, or they're either just really not going to care, because it looks like based off the sales numbers right now, people don't really care too much already. But I'd love to hear y'all's thoughts. Were you excited to play the new Wolverine on your PC? Were you excited to eventually play the new Naughty Dog Intergalactic game? I mean, I was kind of looking for it. I know it's divisive, but it looked pretty neat to me. Naughty Dog hasn't really steered me wrong. I mean, I love The Last of Us, minus the part 1 port that we just talked about. But let me know in the comments if y'all are interested in that, if it pisses you off that you're not gonna be able to play them, or if you just really don't care. But as always, play what you love, don't play what you don't. And if you want to come by and hear me talk about video games some more, feel free to drop me a like, a subscription, a follow, whatever you want to call it. But as always, play what you love, don't play what you don't, and I'll do my best to keep you updated.